Hello everyone and welcome to Zeepkist Cup of the Day. Cup of the Day number 50, by the way. That's a lot of Cup of the Days. For those of you who don't know how this works, we get 10 minutes to practice a map we've never seen before, after which there will be 2-minute elimination rounds where the slowest players get eliminated. Today's map. It's a trap by SF and Sheriff. Whoa. Oh, it's crazy. SF and Sheriff, have collabed on maps before. They are a very good duo, usually with great deco, just like this one. This is so fast, man. 48-second author time. Wow, it's all so fast. Okay, awkward transition at the end there. I saw the arrow, did not go far enough. And it's got the Mackie-proofed finish. 10 of you will understand what that means, at most. I will say this looks awesome. This is really cool deco. It is really hard to race because it's so fast. We don't get many Cup of the Days at it's like 200 plus speed that we're carrying. And I jumped to the left for no reason there at all. Okay. Pretty long map as well. At 48 seconds and it's a 5-second, honestly, close to like 8-9 second AFK start. And that basically means you cannot reset and still get 2 runs. It's 2-minute rounds, 50 seconds per run, or a bit less than that. I mean, by here, it's too late. Struggling to get the lineup for that jump so far. It's not a huge deal at the moment. I'm sure I'll get in the groove as we go. I do need to get this transition, which I didn't again. I think I just need to really throw it to the right coming out of that tube. It sucks that that transition is so far into the map. This looks great though, again. Oh, yeah, beautiful. Okay. So you can be ultra aggressive with that transition. I'm just taking a quick look at it in photo mode. It is this transition here towards the end. So if you're just along the right side, yeah, see there's a little bit of a difference in the lineup here. So if you're just along the right side of that tube, you will not hit the side of the next wall ride, I hope. If you come off of it, the tube at the bottom, it might get a little sketchy. I imagine that's been tested though. This is so fast. I like that. And I'm even up speed somehow. So 48.7 is what I've done. That's pretty close to author time 48.1 by round. So it looks like, I'm guessing we're going to be mid to low 47s. These longer maps for Cup of the Days can get kind of interesting because of what I said earlier about you don't get the reset opportunities that you would on like a 42-second map. There's some time to be gained there too with less airtime. Oh, that was bad. It's hard for me on these fast tracks to tell exactly where speed is going to be gained. Because a track like this, your speed is going to be fairly consistent no matter what your run looks like. But obviously the times are not super consistent. If you look at the leaderboard now, right? Not everybody's getting the same time. A lot of it, I think, is right there. These last couple corners. Yeah, that puts me up to 4th place. Like you see airtime and sliding there, but I'm only down 3 speed, and because I'm over 200, that speed tends to even itself out. So I'm up 1 there, but I kind of hit that checkpoint at a weird spot. Yeah, I'm still up 1 there. So speed, this is interesting because speed conservation isn't a huge deal on this map. Which means it's going to come down a lot more to time saving through shorter lines. And you could go very far to the left for that final corner also. Now the times are starting to look a bit more the same. The top 4 are all within, what, like 600ths? Looks like no arms up for that jump is ideal. It'll keep you lower, less airtime overall, which will gain, not necessarily gain speed, but not lose time. I feel like you just have to trust that transition. I'm always afraid that it's not going to work, but it always works when I commit to it. These are going to be some close times in elimination rounds. Especially when we get to, like, top 10. That was nice. I had no smoke on my tires at all. I'm up 5 speed, 205 there. Which is going to drop away a little bit. I don't know, I'm up 7 now. Second place. I think I understand, which is good, because we're already at the end of the warm-up round. I think I understand this track. I'm not sure how I'm going to be feeling when there's 6 of us doing .1s in the top 6. If I make it that far. I do feel pretty good about this, though. So 2 people now get point zeros. We are not into the 47s at all. Kind of threw that guess out earlier, not knowing what it was gonna look like. Because a high-speed track like this, there is less time that can be cut off of it. Do you think we'll be seeing 47s, but not that many? The clean first run. 205 speed is really nice there. And that's kind of a sign of how the first half of your run goes. And then your second half of the run is all these couple transitions here. Stayed on the track. That's good. Okay, so a 0.6 that definitely could have been maybe even a personal best for me based on how the first half had gone. So there actually is time for a reset after the first couple corners. Not that the first couple corners tend to mean a whole lot, but I guess if you mess up really badly, you can take a reset and still get 2 runs. Still sort of experimenting with different ways to take that transition through the half pipe section. Up 11 speed. Much better ending this time. Puts me up to 4th place. This is a pretty good lobby to be 4th place in as well. Yeah, quick racer. Scary part is the tube to wall at the end. Definitely is. You just need to commit to it. I've never been too far to the right in that transition. You can only be too far to the left, I'm pretty sure. That is where I sealed the DNF. There's quite a bit of DNFs. 14 players eliminated. Kind of like really filling up the left side of the screen over there. So that's not going to work. Maybe with a little bit of arms up. But I don't quite have time for 2 runs. It does mean I can be quite specific with the one I do have, though. So I can take another reset, but this looks really solid. Got the 205 speed, nice inside line. Yeah, this feels really good. Went a little bit safe on that transition. So it's only a 0.7. Really need to throw the car to the right and then keep it to the left at the same time for that next corner. So the problem with the low jump is that there's a ship in the way. I know these maps get tested, but I'm just doing a little cheese check. Looks good. There we go, Zoman. 47.8. Well into the 47s. Quick racer looking very good. Round looking very good today. Pretty stacked lobby, but also a different kind of track than what we usually get. Which means this leaderboard might be a little bit mixed up from what you'd expect. Nice jump. Little bit wider than I'd like to take that, but I'm not going to lose a whole ton of time. Oh, no, I fell off. That's not good. This is how you DNF this map. No time to reset. Kind of a strange little jump there, but it's okay. Again, still 205 speed. That was pretty smooth. Yeah, really commit to that. Obviously, you don't want to run too high, because you're losing speed the higher you get there. But really commit to that, because that landing gets smoother and smoother the more you throw the car to the right coming out of that tube. So 4th place, 49's getting eliminated. Only a second separates the top 12. So it is kind of at that stage where any one mistake could get you eliminated. Bit to the left on that jump. Bit of a rough landing. Thing is, because... Okay, another... I'm just gonna reset this. Like I said, any mistake can be me eliminated, and if I'm not at max speed at the bottom of that, you know, that probably is below the 0.6 that is projected to be the cutoff for this round. This does mean I get one shot at the tricky tube transition at the end. A bit wide. Still good speed, but a bit wide. Good. 0.3, yeah, that should be safe. Let's take a look around the map here, turn players on. See if I can see anything towards the end here. There's a couple sections that could get interesting. A lot of people coming into this final transition. Shady Nook maybe attempting a fall into the finish or something. So this is an important part also. Right here, you want to avoid this little dip. This piece right here. There's that dip that's getting some airtime depending on the line you take. And I think the tube before that as well, I'm wondering if there's an oscillation pattern where you don't have to turn kind of last second approaching that corner. That is, I think, a lot of the time on this map. There's a couple corners right before the end. You know, this beginning, yeah, if something happens and you lose speed, that is going to lose you time. But for the most part, no matter what you do, you're having pretty similar speed by the halfway point of the map. Yeah, see, unless you do something like that, you'll be fine. Top 9 advance, odd numbers, that's unusual. Bit to the right. I think that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Better landing. Much more inside than I have been taking that. 190 speed is good. This is my only attempt at this ending. That was pretty smooth. I didn't full commit to that. But I got a pretty good line at 0.3 even with a shaky, very final corner. And once again, everybody in the 0.1s. We're not seeing anybody in the 47s at the moment. Zoman's been pretty consistent with that. Round just got into it in the last round. Lindsay gets close. I wonder if that left jump is a little bit better. It's a higher jump, but it's a nice landing over there. Quick Racer gets the 47, so we do get a 47 in this round. And once again, consistently, 48.6 seems to be the cutoff. Looking like it's 0.3s now, though. These are all very close times. That's what I like in a Cup of the Day, though. This feels nice. A little bit of a bounce, but I got away with it. Couple of bounces there, but it's fine. Not the cleanest landing there. Pretty short line to the finish, though. That could be safe for this round. I'm not positive. I don't think that many people are doing the 0.1s. It's interesting, though. There seems to be a 0.1 crowd and a 0.3 crowd. There is a little bit of separation between the two groups. At least there has been in past rounds. Right now it's a 0.4 crowd that's forming. Aggressive, aggressive, aggressive. Nice. Up speed, down a little bit of time, but up quite a bit of speed. Slight improvement doesn't actually improve any positions. Alex or Direx. Alex is coming to the end. I don't know if he has enough time. Don't believe he did. So that could have been very good for me. Yeah, that kind of reaction makes me think that was a good enough run. 0.2. Wow. Okay, so everybody is doing 0.1s, I guess. Yeah, chat, again, just echoing what I've been saying. Full speed means anyone can be out at any moment. Also means that's probably not the way you want to start. I don't think I have 2 runs. I have at least 2 runs to the wall transition. Well, oh yeah. I guess I get a few runs through that weird bump I keep hitting also. Not super fast times on the board first runs coming in. Kind of a high jump, angled to the left. Might work out. Got the hop again, only 200 speed. This is not good. I think this is me out. Yeah, because I'm way down in speed now. I just hit it at just the wrong time in the round timer. It's a good ending, but I don't think it makes up for the beginning. Nope, it doesn't. I am out. Not a good run. Honestly, though, everybody's like point zeros now. Which is not something I've been able to do. I think I did, let's see, 0.1. That might be my warm-up time, which seems to happen far too often to me, where my warm-up time, or my round 1 time is the best time I get, and then I don't improve from there. Is 6th fastest, and it's, I think, the 6 people who finished ahead of me. Let's see how everybody else does. This is a terrible start to photo mode. Oh, my players are not on. There they go. There's everyone else. We're seeing actually a couple resets very early before the like 2-run mark. Quick Racer hits a gap on the left side of the road. It's just Zoman and Lindsay. Oh, it's just Zoman. Continuing with this run. So he doesn't do any special oscillation. That's pretty much what I've been doing. Sticks to the left, which does avoid the dip in the road. Yeah, aggressively to the right. Keeps it very far left, even, I think, off the road to the left for that 47.8. That's pretty much the best we've seen. Confirm 8.1 is the best we've seen. Zoman has done a lot of 0.8s. Nobody else has. So once again, Zoman looking like the favorite. Froggy, I don't think that was the cleanest ending transition, but it wasn't terrible. That'll be good for a 0.2. Lindsay just completes a run that's also a 0.2, so it's Quick Racer, who is out. So Quick Racer out in this round with the 0.3. Time's getting very close at the end, and we know Lindsay and Froggy can do 0.0s, if not high 47s. Kind of looks like everyone's done here. Round close maybe to a second finish. Nah, not gonna do it. Yeah, Quick Racer, regretting not taking an earlier reset. Only had one attempt, and it was not a good one. He's been pretty consistently in the 0.0s also. Let's see, who's in the back? Froggy's in the back, quite a ways back. I can't see everybody else. Round Zoman, Lindsay. Round, it goes a little bit too far to the right for that jump. Froggy angled a little left, I think. No, that's a fine landing. Let's move up to Zoman and Lindsay. Slightly different approach there, and Lindsay resets, and Zoman did not get a comfortable bounce. I did not see Froggy's speed at the bottom. That is pretty good speed for that checkpoint, though. I don't think Zoman is on the greatest run. That was a bit of a bounce for Froggy, though. Don't think either of these people are on the greatest run right now. It's still a 0.8 for Zoman, which is better than anybody else has done. Round coming towards the end as well. Very aggressive. Actually, I think might have been a little too early for that transition, but it's worked out fine. 0.0 for round. Lindsay, this is her only run. Final corner, 0.2837 thousandths to Froggy, who is on another run with just enough time, I think. All comes down to this. A bit of a bounce, but still the 205 speed, so not losing much speed from that bounce. This is probably on pace for a 0.0. Again, a little bit of a bounce there. This is a crucial transition. It's pretty clean. Very low to the inside. This could do it. And it does. 0.141. Lindsay gets sniped out in 4th place. Zoman, Round, and Froggy to the podium positions. Nobody can match that .8 from Zoman, though. He is consistent with it. 939 is the next closest anybody has gotten. Pretty similar lines so far. No resets as of the first landing. Maybe Froggy. Oh no, Froggy's still back there. Froggy loads in slowly, which might actually be a detriment on this map because of how long it is. Round does reset. That's the first sort of tricky section that you can lose some speed. You guys saw me do that many times. So I'm in the first to get to the ending. It's very far to the left for the final corner, but it's only a 48.1. I think a lot of that was in the final final jump there. The wall ride transition. Round, this is his only run. Oh, he does go for an oscillation pattern through there. That is nice. Sets up a little bit on the side at the top while you're upside down, and then it kind of swings you back and forth until you're at the correct side for the next turn. But is it enough for Round to get out of this round? It is by a millisecond right now. Zoman is the favorite, though, and he's been consistently in the 47s. He does have one more attempt here. Froggy is safe with Round being finished. Zoman, that was a pretty good ending. I think this does it. 0.9. Round is out. The favorite will not be eliminated. Froggy, let's see if they can improve at the last second here. They do, to a 47 of their own. Coming into the finals, our finalists are split by less than 0.02 of a second. But Zoman is pretty consistent with the 0.8. And Froggy doesn't have records on. So I can't see their time. Zoman versus Froggy in the finals. Let's see how Zoman does these first couple turns. Pretty far to the left, but not gaining too much airtime. Very much a left jump there, and I think maybe a little bit of arms up to keep balanced correctly. It didn't look super smooth, but he still got the 205 speed, and the lines are pretty good. Froggy still on their first run behind him as well. He kind of does an oscillation, but it doesn't pan out for him as he ends up right where you would be normally at the bottom of that little loop. Clean transition at the end, though. Towards the finish, 0.9. Froggy, a little bit overly aggressive, actually, coming to the end. They're trying to cut as much time as possible. Falls off the track a bit on the left side. Froggy and Zoman now both on their final runs, unless we get a last second reset here, and we don't. Froggy had to correct a little bit, and that is very left on that jump. Zoman on a better time right now, and Froggy gets that little bounce too. I think Zoman got that on the first run, so it's not game over. Still the 205 speed. Zoman, though, slowly pulling away, especially with the tighter line on the uphill section. Zoman again tries to oscillate. I don't really know if that worked. It kind of looked like he was middle again, both of them staying left for the little dip in the road, and now this important transition. Both of them get it pretty good. I think Froggy got it slightly better, but I don't know if it's enough. It is not. Only a 0.278. Zoman wins their 11th Cup of the Day. Congratulations, Zoman, and thank you all for watching this video. If you want to join Cup of the Day yourself, you can join the CTR Discord, which I will link in the description below. And also, if you want to see stats and results for all Zeepkist Cup of the Days, I will link my spreadsheet in the description below as well. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.